So sales management need to learn how to do sales strategy, and then the rest of the organisation needs to work in concert with them rather than just looking at changing incentive schemes or restructuring the sales force.
I'm here again with Sue Barrett. Sue's an authoritative thought leader and an accomplished author on the selling profession. She's also founder and CEO of Barrett and salesessentials.com. Welcome back, Sue.
Thank you, John.
Sue, I know there's a lot of effort put into building business strategies and marketing strategies, but sometimes building the sales strategy gets lost in all of that. What is involved in building a sales strategy, and how should we make sure it's done more effectively?
Okay. Well, for many years, unfortunately, sales has sort of lived under the skirts of marketing. And oftentimes people have just been told, there's your revenue target, off you go, and here's some target markets. And we all know about, how sales blames marketing for the poor leads and all that kind of stuff. Sales strategy is much more complex, and it actually needs to sit alongside marketing strategy, particularly now in a digitised world. We have to really be able to make sure that they work in concert together.
Right.
The easiest way that I describe and differentiate the two, just to put them into perspective and then look at sales strategy more specifically, is that marketing talks to groups and sales talks to individuals.
That's a great summary of what it's all about. So in building that strategy to talk effectively with individuals and sell effectively,
Yes.
what sort of things do they need to build into a strategy?
Okay, well, we need to have a sales mission which actually guides and directs our sales force. They actually know what target markets we're going for. There's a lot more work now done around micro-segmentation, where we really do need to look at certain markets. So sometimes you've got sales teams going out after an industry sector, but in fact they should only be going after a certain sector of that industry sector.
Right.
So sales strategy does a lot of work and analysis around understanding the dynamics of those sorts of markets, so that when, as a salesperson, I'm out there, I really understand the messaging and value proposition I need to deliver to that segment, and then specifically to the individuals I'm dealing with, not just a marketing slogan that comes out from marketing.
To some extent, I think what you're saying is a bit of a grey area between sales and marketing, and we need to be very clear where the strategies are.
Yeah. Now, there's more than just market segmentation and sales messaging. Sales strategy, the direction that you decide to take and how you want to go to market, also dictates the structure of your sales force. So how do you have people in the field, do you have key accounts, etc., and so forth.
Inside, outside.
Absolutely, and online as well.
Mm-hmm.
It also dictates too, if you like, the sales processes that you need to have in place. And again, so we need to have different levels of capability. It also dictates then the technology and governance. CRM, we won't even go there, but the different ways that we use CRM, the governance, the ways that we actually do bid tenders and those sorts of things. And also it dictates what level of sales management capability and the structures you need to have in place. And then, of course, learning and development and all the different ways we can actually engage and develop people. Unfortunately, and the metrics. But unfortunately, most people think that to fix a sales team, you just throw more training at them or a CRM.
And I want to talk on that subject in perhaps our next interview.
Yes.
I hear there's a lot of thought needs to go into
Absolutely.
a sales strategy, and I hear that it's very different in structure and concept to the marketing strategy, although the two relate to each other.
Absolutely.
So in summary, what would you say?
Okay, well, let's put it into perspective. Compared to a business strategy that might be 3, 5, 10 years long, sales strategies are only designed for 18 months to 2 years because of the dynamic nature. So they need to be done on a regular and consistent basis, and we need to get baselines to know where we're at. It's much more dynamic. And so sales management need to learn how to do sales strategy, and then the rest of the organisation needs to work in concert with them rather than just looking at changing incentive schemes or restructuring the sales force.
And bottom line is sales strategy is a significant component of the overall business strategy.
Well, it's where the rubber hits the road and where we actually get results.
Sue, thank you very much.
My pleasure.